In the ancient city of Athens, when philosophy was the pursuit of wisdom and truth, a man named Socrates lived. He was known for his unending quest to unravel the mysteries of existence, and he often imparted his knowledge through enigmatic tales and parables. One of Socrates' most profound teachings was the allegory of the cave. It is a story that transcends time, a narrative that holds the key to understanding our place in the complex tapestry of modern society. Imagine a dark cave deep within the earth. In this cave, there are prisoners who have been held captive since birth, their legs and necks bound so that they can only see the wall in front of them. Behind them burns a fire, casting shadows of objects and people onto the wall before them. Having never seen anything beyond these shadows, the prisoners believe these flickering images to be the only reality. Now, consider a prisoner freed from these shackles and brought into the blinding light of the outside world. As the freed prisoner ventured further into the outside world, the sheer magnificence of what lay beyond the cave's confines enveloped them. It was like a veil had been lifted, revealing a more vibrant and multifaceted reality than they could have imagined. The colors, oh, the colors. They danced across the landscape in hues that defied description. The rich greens of the meadows, the sky's cerulean blue, and the setting sun's fiery reds were a feast for their newly awakened senses. Every shade was more vivid than the last, each hue revealing itself. And the smells. The fragrances of blooming flowers, the earthiness of the soil, and the crispness of the mountain air filled their nostrils. It was as if they had been reborn, experiencing the world anew through senses that had long been dormant. The horizon seemed to stretch to infinity, a boundless expanse of possibility and wonder. Mountains, valleys, and oceans extended as far as the eye could see, inviting exploration and discovery. The world was open, and they were eager to read every page. Yet, what struck them most profoundly was the realization that there were people outside who had never been prisoners, who had always lived under the light of truth and knowledge. These individuals reveled in the fullness of life, pursuing their dreams, nurturing their passions, and flourishing in a way that the prisoners' fellow captives could never have fathomed. The experience brought both immense happiness and profound sadness. Joy because the world's beauty was beyond compare, and they were privileged to witness it. Sadness because they knew their fellow prisoners were missing out on life in a way they could not comprehend. Determined to share this newfound enlightenment, the freed prisoner resolved to find the key that would unshackle their friends and family from the cave's darkness. The journey back into the cave was harrowing, transitioning from blinding light to inky darkness a trial. After what seemed like an eternity, they reached their imprisoned comrades. And they struggled to find the words to convey the wonders they had seen. For over 6 hours, they recounted their experiences, describing the colors, smells, vast horizons, and knowledge beyond the cave. But it was impossible to communicate the fullness of the outside world to those who had only known shadows. Finally, with unwavering determination, they revealed the key, the symbol of liberation and enlightenment. With trembling hands, they offered it to their friends and family, their voices filled with hope. However, their fellow prisoners, bewildered and mistrustful, saw only madness in their eyes. They couldn't comprehend how someone could change so profoundly in such a short time. In a desperate bid to protect themselves from the unknown, they seized the key and cast it into the flames, watching it disintegrate into nothingness. Within that moment, the freed prisoner realized the immense difficulty of releasing those who had grown comfortable in their ignorance. The path to enlightenment was not just about offering knowledge but also about the willingness to receive it. As the flames consumed the key, the prisoners' hearts sank, knowing that their loved ones had chosen to remain in the shadows they had always known for fear of the brilliance of the world beyond. In the present day, we find ourselves in a similar predicament. Just as the freed prisoner returned to the cave with unwavering determination, we, too, can be catalysts for change in our society. It is a call to action to seek the truth, embrace empathy, and foster understanding. Join us on this journey to step out of the shadows, to transcend our limitations, and to bring the light of knowledge to all corners of our world. Together, we can be the critical bearers of enlightenment, guiding others toward a brighter future.